Whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. The Gospel of the Lord. Today is a beautiful day and a beautiful Sunday, and we know who we celebrate today: Peter and Paul. These are the two pillars of the church. But why do we celebrate two of them the same day? Is it because they were too wise? Is it because they prayed a lot? We know that Peter was crucified upside down in Rome. And St. Paul also, because he was a Roman citizen, he was not crucified. Instead, he was beheaded. So why do we celebrate him? Or, if I may ask you, who are these people to us? Who is St. Peter and St. Paul? Let us go back to the story before they were called. St. Peter, before he was called, the Bible tells us that he was a fisherman, an ordinary man. He was someone who was fearful, a coward, but Jesus called him. And today, he's a rock by which this church is built. What about St. Paul? You know, during his time, before his conversion, people were afraid of him. Then he was Saul. When people heard that Saul was coming, they would be running away. They would be hiding. That man is coming. When he comes, he's going to kill everyone. But one day, God said, no, I love you, and I have a good mission for you. And the mission I have for you is not to kill, but to evangelize. And today we celebrate not only St. Paul, but also St. Peter. Ordinary people. God chose to make them extraordinary people. One question we should ask ourselves this morning before we leave this church is, how is my life now? What I'm doing now, is God helping me to do what I'm doing now? Or do I think that I can do it myself? Peter did not do that. Even though Peter denied Jesus 3 times. But after that, what happened? He went back to the upper room. During the Pentecost, Peter was in that room. Before he went to that room, Peter cried and said, Lord, forgive me. And Jesus said to him, Peter, do you love me more than this? 3 times. And Peter turned to Jesus and said, you know that I love you. What about St. Paul? There was a time St. Paul asked God a question, and that question was, why is it that what I do is what I don't want to do? And I see myself doing the same thing again and again. And God said to him, my grace is sufficient for you. So what I want us to do this morning is to open our heart to God. Ask him, I cannot do anything without you. You know my problem. You know how my family is. You know my situation. You know about my sickness. I need your help. Right now I am tired. I have prayed a lot. I don't know what to do again. That is what St. Peter did. In the first reading we saw how the angel of the Lord came to the prison and rescued him. And when he came out, Peter said, I thought I was dreaming. What about St. Paul? In the second reading, he wrote to Timothy and said to him, I have finished the race. I have fought a good fight. I have kept the faith, not by myself, but God helped me. So we need the help of God in our lives. Do you ask God, can you ask God right now that you have surrendered? I need your help. I have opened my heart for you to come in. Help me, Lord. I am powerless. Do you want to ask God for that right now? Or do you still think that you can do it yourself? Jesus is here right now, talking to you, telling you, I can make you the rock. I can make you an extraordinary. I can change your life. But what He wants from you is to open your heart. Open your heart wide so He can come in and dwell.